Welcome to The Human Curious. If you love exploring mysteries and hidden histories, make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video to join our curious community. Have you ever paused to consider if the enchanting stories of fairies passed down through generations are more than just whimsical fantasy? Could there be a deeper truth woven into these tales? We often picture them as tiny, winged sprites, flitting through moonlit glades and whispering secrets to the flowers. But what if that image is a simplification and they were something far older, something far grander? What if they were an ancient, intelligent race possessing knowledge beyond our current comprehension, that once walked the earth, leaving their mark on the very landscape? Across cultures spanning continents and ages, legends tell of mysterious beings, often just out of sight, just beyond our understanding. These beings are said to be living in wild, untouched places, thriving where nature reigns supreme, deeply connected to nature, understanding its rhythms and secrets in ways we can only dream of. Could these tales, whispered around campfires and etched into ancient stones, be echoes of a forgotten civilization, a people lost to time? Could they be remnants of a people who understood the secrets of the earth, the delicate balance of its ecosystems in ways we've long lost or perhaps never even grasped? Imagine a race who witnessed the rise of mountains, the slow, inexorable grinding of tectonic plates, and the retreat of ice, the dramatic reshaping of the world during the great ice ages. A race that was living in harmony with the planet, not seeking to dominate it, but to understand and protect it. They were the first custodians, the original guardians of this earth, living not by conquest and exploitation, not by force, but by respect for nature, by understanding the interconnectedness of all things. What if these ancient narratives, these seemingly fantastical stories, hold a kernel of truth, a spark of reality hidden within the layers of myth and legend? What if they offer a glimpse into the lives of the original inhabitants of our world, the beings who shaped it before us? Their wisdom and way of life, their deep understanding of the natural world might have shaped the very fabric of the planet, influencing its ecosystems and leaving an indelible mark on its history. This journey will explore the possibility of a lost civilization, a civilization so intertwined with nature, so elusive, one we now call fairies. We'll search for echoes of their existence, for whispers of their presence in the stones and the trees, and consider what their story, if it were true, could mean for our understanding of life on Earth and our place within it. Join me as we uncover the secrets of this ancient race, as we delve into the mysteries that surround them. Let's look beyond the bedtime stories, beyond the sugar-coated images of childhood fantasy. What if fairies were real? What if they still are? If these beings existed, what forms did they take? What were their capabilities? They were as diverse as the landscapes they inhabited, each reflecting the unique character of their home. From windswept mountains to serene lakes, their essence was intertwined with the land. Irish Seedi were tall and elegant, beings of grace and power. They were said to live in hidden palaces beneath hills, shimmering realms of otherworldly beauty filled with treasures and ancient secrets. While English pucks and Scottish brownies were smaller, often unseen, their presence was felt in the subtle shifts of everyday life. They were mischievous or helpful, depending on their mood and the respect they received. They were the keepers of homes and the guardians of traditions. Each type adapted to its environment, evolving to thrive in their specific niche. From forests to hearths, they found their place, weaving themselves into the fabric of human existence. Solitary or in communities, they existed alongside us, often unseen yet always present. Their abilities were described as magical, powers that defied explanation. They were said to be capable of controlling weather, summoning storms or calming the winds. They possessed the gift of communicating with animals, understanding their languages and forging alliances with the creatures of the wild. They had the ability of vanishing at will, slipping between worlds, unseen and unheard. Perhaps their magic wasn't magic at all, but an advanced understanding of natural laws, a mastery of forces we are only beginning to glimpse. It was a science that seemed supernatural to early humans, a connection to the world that transcended their understanding. From India's radiant devas, beings of light and cosmic energy, to the jinn of Arabian deserts, masters of fire and illusion, every culture tells of beings with extraordinary powers, beings that shaped the world and influenced human destiny. These powers were tied to the elements, the very building blocks of existence: earth, air, fire, and water. They could shape, mold, and manipulate these elements, command and control them with a mere thought or gesture, or exist in harmony with these forces, becoming one with the natural world. Their connection to nature was profound, a symbiotic relationship built on respect and understanding. Resonating with the fundamental energies of the world, they were conduits of power, channels for the life force that flowed through all things. Such stories suggest a civilization deeply attuned to the planet's mysteries, a society that understood the interconnectedness of all things. Were these abilities real, or simply exaggerated tales passed down through generations? Or just misunderstood science, a glimpse into a reality beyond our current comprehension? The legends endure, whispered in hushed tones, hinting at a lost mastery of the natural world, a forgotten path to power and harmony. What if we're only beginning to comprehend what they once knew? What if the answers to our future lie hidden in the stories of our past? How did this ancient race live? Their civilization was inseparable from nature. They didn't dominate the land, they became part of it, living in harmony rather than conquest. Their homes blended seamlessly with forests, mountains and waters, using living plants and natural materials. Imagine cities grown from wood, shaped by gentle hands or subtle energies, sunlight filtering through canopies. Some may have thrived in caves or coral reefs, their architecture an extension of the environment. Their technology was likely biological or based on Earth's subtle energies, a technology of harmony. They saw every plant, animal and stream as vital, understanding the balance of life. Disturbing this balance meant inviting disharmony. This wasn't just philosophy, it was survival. Their worldview was one of profound interconnectedness. Their culture depended on respecting the planet's delicate equilibrium. Picture their settlements. Cities coaxed from living wood in ancient forests, bathed in filtered sunlight. In mountains they carved luminous halls from caves, using crystals and geothermal energy for warmth and light. Beneath the waves, legends of merfolk and nereids may recall fairy civilizations thriving in coral cities, aglow with bioluminescence. Their lives followed the rhythms of tides and seasons, attuned to the world's cycles. Their magic was likely advanced knowledge, and their long lives allowed them to perfect harmony with nature. These hidden cities were sanctuaries of wisdom, blending seamlessly with their surroundings. Then came early humans, venturing out into the world, exploring new territories and facing the unknown. Stepping into a world already inhabited by these ancient beings, creatures of myth and legend, the fairy folk. Humans must have viewed the fairy folk with awe and fear, a mixture of wonder and trepidation filling their hearts. Beings who commanded the elements, wielding the power of nature itself, and moved with grace, their movements fluid and ethereal, unlike anything humans had ever witnessed. Some fairies were kind, offering help and guidance to the struggling humans, sharing knowledge of healing, revealing the secrets of the plants and their medicinal properties. Seasons, teaching them the rhythms of nature and the cycles of life. And stars, imparting wisdom about the cosmos and their place within it. Crucial for human survival, giving them the tools they needed to thrive in a harsh world. Others were territorial or dangerous, fiercely protective of their domains and wary of human encroachment, fiercely guarding their sacred places, the ancient groves and hidden glens where they held their rituals. Misunderstandings led to conflict. Clashes between two worlds with different values and beliefs. Stories of changelings and fairy mischief. Tales whispered around the fire, reflecting the uneasy relationship between humans and fairies. May reflect these early encounters, distorted and embellished by time, but still echoing with the truth of those interactions. Legends of elves, jinn, and nature spirits, found in cultures across the globe, may all stem from these primordial meetings, could be memories of these interactions, fragments of a shared past passed down through generations, passed down and transformed, evolving into the myths and legends we know today. Over generations, shaping our understanding of the world and our place within it. Sometimes the two races may have even mingled, blurring the lines between human and fairy, blending bloodlines and cultures, creating a tapestry of shared ancestry and intertwined destinies. These stories are not just fantasy, they are echoes of a time when the world was more mysterious. They may hold a core of truth, a glimpse into a past where humans shared the world with other intelligent beings. about our shared past, a past that is both familiar and strange, filled with wonder and danger. The relationship was complex, a delicate dance between two different species: awe, fear, cooperation and conflict. The echoes of these meetings, these interactions between humans and fairies, still resonate today, still shape our myths today, influencing our stories and our imaginations. What if our ancestors really did meet another intelligent race, a race that lived alongside us, unseen and unheard? The possibility lingers in every legend, a tantalizing glimpse into a world beyond our own. Quick icebreaker, what's your favorite mythical creature or legend? Let us know in the comments below and see what others think. What caused these beings to fade from our world? As humans multiplied, forests vanished and wild places shrank. So did the domains of the Fae. The discovery of iron changed everything. Folklore says it repelled or harmed fairies, disrupting their magic. Iron symbolized a new, harsher age, one of industry, noise and conquest. Alien to the fairy way of life, the ecological balance they cherished was shattered. Unable to thrive in a world shaped by human hands, they withdrew. Some legends say they retreated to hidden realms or parallel dimensions. Others believe they faded as their connection to nature weakened, or perhaps they simply became masters of hiding, watching from the shadows. The rise of human civilization marked the decline of theirs. Their harmony with nature was lost as our dominion spread, yet their story endures in the places where wildness remains. Though vanished from sight, the legacy of the Fae lingers in our stories, art and music. Their wisdom echoes in tales of enchanted forests and magical creatures. Sacred groves, springs and mountains may be places where their presence was once strong. We feel wonder, peace or unease in wild places, perhaps sensing a lingering energy, our reverence for nature, our urge to protect it. Maybe a faint memory of their teachings. Even our ideas of magic and enchantment could be sparks left by their civilization. They remind us of a world alive with spirit, where communication with nature was possible. Their influence shapes our imagination and spirituality. The Fae's legacy is woven into our collective unconscious. Perhaps a part of us still yearns to rediscover their reality. Their story calls us to remember the magic in the world. Imagine archaeologists today uncovering evidence of a non-human civilization, structures, tools, and art matching ancient fairy legends. Written records in unknown languages, irrefutable proof of a sophisticated, intelligent race. Such a discovery would upend science, rewriting our understanding of evolution and history. The world would grapple with questions of heritage, protection, and meaning. Our place in the cosmos would shift. We'd no longer be the sole inheritors of Earth's intelligent past. History books would be rewritten overnight. The revelation would force us to reconsider what it means to be civilized, to be human. Politicians, scientists, and philosophers would debate the implications. The discovery would spark a global search for wisdom in old myths. Our worldview would become richer, stranger, and more wondrous. What lessons might we learn from such an ancient race? Such a discovery would transform our relationship with nature. Forests, mountains, and oceans would become sacred sites, ancestral homelands of an elder race. We'd be inspired to protect wild places, not just for biodiversity, but for their history. The fairies' civilization could offer a blueprint for true sustainability. Folklore would become history, and we'd search myths for forgotten wisdom. Their science, philosophy, and harmony with Earth would become vital lessons. Even if we never find proof, the idea itself is powerful. It reminds us the world is full of mystery and wonder. We're encouraged to look deeper, to listen to the whispers of the ancient world, to keep space for magic and possibility in our hearts. The Earth still holds many secrets. Perhaps in some hidden corner the Fae are watching still. And perhaps their greatest gift is the enduring magic of possibility. Thanks for watching The Human Curious. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe, share with friends, and comment your thoughts or questions below. Stay curious.